now available on YouTube. Now, there may be a more legitimate way than YouTube to watch this, although I believe we looked and YouTube was pretty much the only place it existed. This is a film that was released maybe theatrically, definitely on video in the late 80s, around 88 or 89, starring George Kennedy. This is DEMONWARP. This is a movie that I'd long heard about, but I always forgot about. It was a movie that the title would come up and the box cover I remember, but it never connected. And then it was always, oh yeah, it's that George Kennedy Bigfoot movie. But the name DEMONWARP doesn't summon up Sasquatch in my mind, and the box cover didn't really push that too hard either. But our friend Josh Schaefer from Lunch Meat and Video Vortex at Alamo Draft House Raleigh had posted the other day about DEMONWARP, and we were both like, we really need to see this. So we dialed up DEMONWARP one night, and oh my God, was it a wonderful experience. So George Kennedy, picking up a check, is in the beginning of the movie and then a little bit later in the movie, but mostly it's about a group of teens who go out to this rural cabin somewhere in the mountains to try to find Bigfoot. And boy, do they. And it's not a friendly Bigfoot. It's not a Harry and the Hendersons Bigfoot. It's more of a Night of the Demon Bigfoot. And if you know what I mean, and I think you do, it's that kind of Bigfoot. So we have these goofy teens who are not funny. They try to be funny, but the more humor they try and the more the wacky one tries to be wacky, the more you just can't wait to see Bigfoot take them apart. It's Bigfoot and it's George Kennedy and it's gore and violence and it's, spoiler alert, it's aliens and it's shapeshifters and it's gratuitous Michelle Bauer nudity and it's completely ridiculous, and I loved every moment of this movie. This was a blast. I love movies. Yes, it's a bad movie technically, but I love movies that surprise me, and DEMONWARP consistently surprised me throughout its 90 minutes or so with bizarre plot developments and left turns and people disappearing and things that Mystery Science Theater or Riff Tracks, if they haven't touched this film yet, their hands really, it's got grooves for their fingers to go into. DEMONWARP was wonderful. So if it's free, if you go onto YouTube, it's an old Vidmark Entertainment VHS transfer, maybe a copy of the tape. It doesn't look great, so just sit far back from your TV and it's not bad. If you want to relive the old Friday and Saturday nights of going to the video store and grabbing a movie based on the title, certainly nobody was grabbing this movie based on the fact that George Kennedy was in it. It's one of those things where these films would want to have a name actor in their film for legitimacy, but in 1988, pre-Naked Gun, was George Kennedy going to get any teens to rent this TNA gore movie? I'm not sure that they would. But anyway, if you thrilled to the sight of a naked George Kennedy running next to a fireplace in Concord, the Airport 79, then DEMONWARP is for you because he keeps his clothes on the whole time.